What if everything you know about Mulan is wrong? Disney gave Mulan a dragon named Mushu, a lucky cricket, a love interest, songs, and a happy ending where the emperor bows to her and the man she loves comes to her door. The original story has none of that. It has something more powerful than any of it. The Ballad of Mulan is one of the oldest stories in Chinese literature, a poem written somewhere between the 5th and 6th centuries. 31 lines. No magic, no comedy, no romance. Just a daughter, a father, a war, and 12 years of choices that nobody ever told you she made. Here is what the original actually says. Mulan is sitting at her loom, weaving when she hears the military conscription being read. The Khan is calling for soldiers. The army list is in 12 scrolls, and on every scroll her father's name appears. Her father is old. He has no grown son to go in his place, and Mulan has no elder brother. She makes her decision quietly, without drama, without a musical number, without a magical ancestor waking up a tiny dragon to guide her. She goes to the market. She buys a horse, a saddle, a bridle, a long whip. She puts on armor, and she leaves before dawn. She does not tell her father what she is doing. She simply goes. She fights for 12 years. Not 1 year like the Disney movie. Not a single campaign that ends in a dramatic final battle. 12 years. Through mountains and rivers and snow and rain. Alongside thousands of male soldiers, not one of whom suspects for a single moment that the warrior fighting beside them is a woman. She rises through the ranks. She distinguishes herself in battle after battle. She survives everything the war puts in front of her. For 12 years, rain hammers armor, banners drag with water, feet find the ford. Discipline holds under cold weight. Steel sings in the yard. Mulan mirrors every strike. Precise, unreadable, tireless. Dawn fog swallows shapes. She moves, efficient and unseen. Foes fall, lines advance. Night lamplight on ink. She writes, steady and silent, while nearby laughter fades. Smoke lifts from the field. No drums now, only breath and boots and wet grass. She counts the living, steadies the line, and moves on. When the war ends, she is summoned before the Son of Heaven, the Emperor himself. He sits in the Great Hall, and he offers her everything. Promotions through 12 ranks, riches beyond what any soldier could imagine, honor and position and power. She refuses all of it. She asks for one thing, a swift horse to take her home. She rides home through the same mountains and rivers she crossed 12 years before going in the opposite direction. And when she arrives, her family rushes out to meet her. Her mother and father come out leaning on each other. Her sister fixes her makeup at the door because she wants to look her best. Her younger brother whets a knife to slaughter a pig and sheep for a celebration feast. Mulan goes inside. She takes off her armor. She puts on the clothes she wore before she left. She does her hair the way she used to. She walks back outside. Her comrades who have ridden with her for 12 years stare at her. They did not know. Not one of them knew. For 12 years they had fought beside her, trusted her with their lives, followed her into battle, and not one of them had known. The original poem ends with these words: when a pair of rabbits run side by side, who can distinguish male from female? That is the story Disney started with. A poem about duty and sacrifice, and the quiet, extraordinary courage of a woman who gave 12 years of her life to protect her father and her family, and then simply went home. But there is another version of this story, an older and darker one, and this is the version Disney never showed you. In the Romance of Sui and Tang, one of the most significant retellings of Mulan's legend, she returns home after 12 years of war to discover that her father has died while she was gone. He did not survive long enough to see her come back. The man she crossed mountains and rivers and battlefields to protect, gone. And then the summons arrives. The Khan has learned that the great warrior who served for 12 years is a woman, and he has decided what to do with her. He orders her to come to the palace, not to be honored, not to be given command of armies, to become his concubine. This is what awaits her after 12 years of war, after refusing honors and riches and asking for nothing but a horse to go home. After discovering her father died while she was saving the empire that now wants to own her, she asks for one final thing: to visit her father's grave before she goes. At her father's grave, she takes her own life. Before she dies, she says she is loyal to no man other than her father. That is how the original story ends. Not with a dragon and a cricket and a general falling in love with her on her doorstep. With a woman who gave everything she had and came home to a grave and a summons and made the only choice that felt like it still belonged to her. Disney released Mulan in 1998. They gave her Mushu. They gave her Li Shang. They gave her a father who was alive and waiting. They gave her an emperor who bowed to her. They gave her a world that recognized what she had done and rewarded her for it. The original story gave her 12 years of war, a dead father, and an emperor who saw her valor and decided she would make a good concubine. The Ballad of Mulan has existed since the 5th century. The darker version has existed for nearly as long. They were always there. In libraries, in ancient texts, in the oral traditions of a culture that told this story for 1,500 years. Disney found it, read it, and decided what you were allowed to know. Episode 10 is coming, and that story involves a character you have loved your entire life, whose real origin is darker and stranger than anything in this series so far.